What is up, everybody? I'm NoLucksGiven once again with some Once Upon a Galaxy. Today we are playing with Dragon Mother, and we're gonna get up to some pretty nice high roll shenanigans in this one. I pick up Puck on the first turn, which is really good because now I can use that to support the mysterious egg that Dragon Mother gives me, though I could also use it to support a jealous stepsisters, which I think is also really cool. And now I'm working towards 3 quests at the same time. Ultimately, I realize I play around with some different ordering before realizing this is the best ordering for allowing jealous stepsisters the highest chances for completing that quest, and we were able to get that done on the first turn. And now I get to pick up a twin shot, and I'm feeling pretty good. I can make progress on either the daughter or the stepmother there. I go for the daughter because I like to kind of hedge my bets, but I could see the argument for just completing one of these quests and getting it out of the way, you know? I can get these jealous stepsisters out of the way now as well because they're just a 3/3 because of twin shot. I wind up hanging on to Puck for an additional second, but I'm going to wind up tossing it here. If I had found another hero or a villain, then I would have overwritten the stepmother or the daughter, but because I don't, and I like Shanty, it seems cool. It's another high roll potential card. I'm going to wind up picking that up. Santa Claus gives us a lot of tempo for these turns along with the twin shot, and now I can replace stepmother with the pan shadow, and that'll pump up Shanty, which is really cool to have Shanty start giving +2/+1 on shops. And we're gonna get some, I mean, this video is called Slashing and Dashing or something like that, right? So we're gonna have some pretty big shops by the end of it, not really due to Shanty, but this is a fine place to start. Once I find some tempo, and I've talked about this numerous times, but once I find some tempo in one direction, then I like to try to high roll in as many different directions as I can. Mysterious Egg happened to give us both tempo and high roll at the start of the game for being a free character, but then also it's going to give us some high roll potential down the line. Santa Claus going crazy with the Star Shield right now, and that's going to allow me to tie this combat against their Santa Claus. And then here's where things go crazy. Mysterious Egg transforms into Daisy Jones. Maybe one of the best transformed targets that we have available, but this is why I love Dragon Mother. It might not seem like it at first, but picking up that Mysterious Egg on the second turn means that it's going to finish its transformation on turn 5, which means you get an epic character. That's epic for lack of a better term, and even more epic is getting to pick up both slash and dash, and you can see where this gets to go crazy. I gotta try it. I gotta see if Daisy Jones can hunt and activate both the slash and dash, and she's able to get it done, and the slash and dash both die and activate their farewells naturally. So I have pretty big shops already. That allows me to pick up a Karma Chameleon. We got some tempo. Now we're gonna try for some high roll. I pick up the Karma Chameleon. I'm gonna keep it in this third slot though, because I don't want it to hunt this turn. I want it to hunt next turn, so it will transform into a legendary character once we are on turn 7. So that's the idea. Now I'm gonna move it into the first slot and could pick up Stinky here, could move around some other things and not get as greedy with the Daisy Jones. Ultimately, I'm going to use my breadcrumbs to get lost in the woods a little bit, and you can see how much we've already pumped up these shops with Dash now at 2519. Pretty incredible, so definitely going to pick that up. And then just give Karma Chameleon a little bit more insurance for its ability to slay. It would have slayed either way there, but don't hate doing that. And now you can see our shops are even just a little bit bigger. I don't think the slash died there, but the dash died and the Daisy Jones hunted, which kind of means that the slash died. 2 blind mice is absolutely crazy. The Karma Chameleon turned into Pied Piper, by the way. Not really synergistic with what's on the board, but I'm kind of hoping I can True Love's Kiss it or something maybe. That's a potential plan to use this Pied Piper on. And I wind up picking up the White Whale here. So now what I'm thinking is that Karma Chameleon didn't really pan out. Pied Piper, no synergy with the other stuff that I'm doing, not really that strong. So I really want to True Love's Kiss this Pied Piper. And in order to do that, I might have to play the White Whale, just because White Whale is so much tempo here that tempo will then give me the freedom to pursue the Pied Piper. And I wanted to pause to explain that point, because then immediately slash that, dash what I just said, I find the Silver Slash in my next shop, which I think will be enough tempo by itself. I don't think I need to go all in for White Whale. I was planning on replacing the slash, the common slash that was just like a 6/8 or whatever it was, but a 34-22 slash is good enough. So I'm gonna take this. I could toss the Daisy Jones here, but I think I'm gonna have enough stats doing all this that I'm gonna hang on to the Daisy Jones. Maybe it'll be able to hunt. Winds up looking a little bit greedy here, but still, I don't take that much damage. I lose half a heart. I'm at 2.5 hearts. We're doing okay. Could go for Jasmine Dragon, but feeling like I'm doing good on tempo. Again, I'm gonna look for other opportunities to greed. That's the name of the game, as far as how I play this type of game. And I'm gonna pick up the Scarecrow, but I am going to toss the Daisy Jones. I think that's a little bit too greedy at this point. We're just going to be slashing and dashing now as we go for the Scarecrow and potentially still look for the True Love's Kiss. I'm going to get lost in the woods continually just to keep looking for the True Love's Kiss, just because I feel like that is how we make this comp go even crazier. But I will take some other tempo measures here and move out of this slash and dash just a little bit, as now I've got the Scarecrow and I've got the Pied Piper / True Love's Kiss as potential high roll avenues to pursue. And I'm going to continue to get lost in the woods, just because I don't think any of these cards are like great, like they're not game winning, right? I want to find something game winning, and then slash pulls me right back in. I'm gonna pick up the Golden Slash, completing the Scarecrow treasure, and I get to go Lucky or Chest, then look at the Scarecrow treasures, which go from Epic to Legendary to Secret Rare, and that was just a fantastic, I did not know exactly how that interaction worked, but if you replace Scarecrow with a golden character, you get the golden character's treasure first, then you complete the Scarecrow. That allows me to pick up a Secret Rare Trifork, and now I get triple treasures on any treasures I find, plus Treasure Hoard 3 on all of my characters. So that's really sweet. Bronze Goose can find me a trio of treasures here. Could toss the slash at this point, but I'll hang on to it for one more second and find Daisy Jones' Locket. So now I am maybe slashing again. Maybe slashing is back on the menu just when I think I'm out. They want me to slash. So yeah, now if slash can hunt, then I can give my shot plus 10 attack. That's obviously really sweet. I also have all of this Pied Piper stuff going on. Puss in Boots is like significantly better than anything else I'm doing. Get to pick up the Silver Pied Piper to give even more stats to everything. And then, I don't know, probably just like Grodo the Pied Piper. At this point, I'm actually in animals just because Pied Piper is a lot of stats. It's not like a game-winning strategy still yet. As you can see, I'm losing some of these fights, but I think maybe there is something here ultimately. If just for a little bit of tempo for now, this will find me more treasures while I am pursuing the tempo. And yeah, eventually this is going to turn into something good. I get to pick up a Ring of Power, Shield of Achilles, and the Sword of Shadow and Light. And the first one's going to go onto the Captain Hook, and give that plus 50, and then that's slaying and or hunting rather, and doing all of that cool stuff. The giving tree, kind of a cool pickup here. I brought this up in like a few videos ago that getting a giving tree really big to grow one of your slots seems like a really cool maneuver. So that's what I go for here. One of my slots already has plus 32 on it, and it'll be plus 40 after Kraken slays. So this just seems sweet to me. And then I also have Mockingbird, which is an animal that summons an animal, so it's pretty good value for its own right as well. And I only have to defeat this King Midas once. So yeah, we're done. That's it. I thought I was maybe going to wind up playing this game for a little bit longer because they were pretty good against me the last time we fought, but it turns out just this was enough to get it done, and didn't need to go crazy with high rolling and stuff, but no regrets. I'm glad that I did it and was able to slash and dash my way to a sweet win. For today, that's going to be it for me. Thank you guys very much for watching. I'm NoLucksGiven. Peace.